As we come back, just a couple minutes away from kickoff, right here on Hometown Radio KLGA, alongside Mike Weir and Brian Wilson. Homecoming tonight for Algona against Emmetsburg. This is a rivalry that obviously they played a lot before the advent of district football. Back in the day, these teams played pretty much every year, but now this is the second time they played. That last year was the first time they'd played since, I believe, 1990, somewhere around there, whenever they started playing district football. So it makes sense, rivalry-wise, just right down the road. So glad that these two teams can hook up once again here this season. Our game time temperature, we're just about set for kickoff tonight. Game time temperature brought to you by the folks at Algona Plumbing and Heating, your Armstrong air dealer in Algona. Temperature here at kickoff, a very comfortable 66 degrees. It's going to be dropping, I'm sure, a little bit. It'll be a cool night if you're in the stands. You're definitely going to want that sweatshirt. But our game time temperature brought to you by Algona Plumbing and Heating. Thanks to all the folks at Algona Plumbing and Heating being part of our pregame show here tonight. Bulldog captains heading out towards center field right now. You got Hamilton, Larson, Curtis, and Cecil, the captains for the Bulldogs tonight. And they are reenacting the coin toss right now. Bulldogs won the toss. And they elected to receive. They went Kirk Ferentz, took the football.
Would you expect anything less?
Not really. Not really. So the Bulldogs will move from left to right across your radio dial. They will be looking into the sun as they return this kick, so hopefully that won't be an issue. Is the sun just going to be hanging around for this part of this first quarter here? And we are set to go. Bulldogs from left to right. Hawks, and they're traveling white and gold pants from right to left.
I'm sure that's the way the Dogs will like it, have their offense on the field, try and get the points on the board first and make the Hawks I'm sure the Hawks will not panic the first couple drives, but hopefully you get them to think, well, they got to do something differently, and anytime you got to do something differently, you like your chances.
Yep. As we get set to go, 12 minutes put up on the clock. Homecoming 2019. Bishop Garrigan's got homecoming tonight over across town. Taking on Lake Mills. That game over on Home Country, 98.5 FM and AM 1600. Just about set to go. Ehawks are on the field. Bulldogs trotting out right now. Elliot Birkland and Wyatt Wegner going back deep to kick it away, or to receive the kick. As Dunlap, the quarterback, is lined up to kick the football away.
You got to hang loose here. You know, they don't. They know the weapons we got at the back end down there, so they might try and do some crazy little onside kick, little pooch kick, different things like that. When this play gets done, you have to end with a football.
That's right.
Unless you score.
Yeah.
Well, we'd take that.
Then you're just handing it to the official.
Yep.
As we get set to go, Dunlap to kick it away, and said Birkland and Wegner back deep. 12 minutes put up on the clock. Week number 3 of high school football is underway. Low line drive kick towards Elliot Birkland. He's got it, or actually fumbled it a little bit at the 15. Now gets upfield to about the 25 and gets drilled there. So the Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10, but Elliott that time kind of hit him in the chest, bounced away, had to pick it up, and by the time he got to it, the Ehawks were surrounding him just across the 25 to 26.
Yeah, low line drive kick there. You can tell that they are very much directional kicking it. He's not trying to put his foot in and get as much distance as he can. He just wants to keep it away from Wyatt. But, you know, we talked about you got to have the ball at the end of that play, so we do.
1st down and 10 for the Bulldogs at their own 26-yard line. To receiver split wide to the left. They got Birkland moving from right to left across the formation. And now we got a flag. Not sure. Must have been a movement because there was still 7 on the play clock.
Yeah, must have got us flinching.
They're walking the Bulldogs back. False start is the call, so 1st and 15. Then inauspicious start for Algona. So I'll walk it back now to the 21. 1st down and 10. Just underway tonight here on Hometown Radio, KLGA Algona, alongside Mike Weir and Brian Wilson. Tight set this time. Mansky takes the snap. Gives up the middle. Garrett Schmidt still on his feet out across the 25, so gets the penalty yards back. It'll bring up about a 2nd and 10.
Emmetsburg came out in the forefront, but they covered up our nose. Left a nice little bubble there. It's a good job by the coaches recognizing that. Even though last play we didn't run it with a penalty, they saw the soft spot in the defense. Just ran a little blast to the left side there.
I should call it a gain of 6, 2nd down and 9 after the penalty. Mansky takes the snap, looking to throw. Steps up, fires out in the flat. He's got Elliott Berkland open. He's got the catch, got the first down across the 40. Still on his feet to the 41. Nice job there, Elliott. Turned upfield, got what he needed to, gets the first down to the 41 of Algona.
I don't know if that ball was for him. It kind of looked like Tyler threw it really hot and it went right through Wyatt's hands, and Elliott was out there in the flats. So those of you watching that at home, let us know if that was indeed for Elliott or not.
He was paying attention at least. If you're not paying attention, it's going to hit you.
We'll call it, yeah. He's throwing it right to Elliott.
First down and 10. The Bulldogs, or somebody was issued a sideline warning there. So first down and 10 for Algona. They got to get the chain crew moving over there.
That was on the far sideline, so that must be Emmetsburg.
So first down and 10 for the Bulldogs. They erase the penalty in 2 plays. Mansky has Garrett Schmidt to his right, Berkland to the right as well. Fake a handoff. They go up the. Oh, they tried to get it to Berkland on a little quick hitter, and pass a little bit low. Probably still one Elliott should have had. He dropped it. It'll be second and 10.
Well, I'm sure both those guys, Tyler and Elliott, are saying that's my bad because it was just a little disconnect there. They did a nice job of faking a little trap up the middle. It's just a pop pass to that play side wing. They'll connect on that before the night's over. Second
down and 10. 45 seconds into the game, 11:14 to go here first quarter. First drive for Algona, second down and 10 now. Mansky takes the snap, gives to Schmidt up the middle. Garrett gets forward for a couple, going to bring up a third down and about 8 here for the Bulldogs. They need the midfield stripe for a first down.
There, Emmetsburg showed a little different look. They had 4 down linemen. They had an outside backer walk up tight. They had 3 other guys. They got a lot of guys in the box just daring us to throw it over top of them or get outside.
Yep. So third down and call it 7 here. Schmidt got forward for about 3, but still the Bulldogs need the midfield stripe. 2 receivers wide to the left. Now Berkland splits that way as well. Actually, they got Wyatt in there, quarterback. The Wyatt cat. Wyatt takes a direct snap, trying to fight free of a tackle. Stiff arms a man. He's got the first down the sideline, knocked out of bounds after a gain of about 19. But that one should have been stopped for about a 3-yard gain. Just a nice stiff arm there by Wagner to get out of the tackle.
Absolutely. A couple great stiff arms there. He's got such great feet. The stiff arms just kind of stopped the penetration. If you looked at Emmetsburg, they were in 2 good positions to make a nice form tackle, and this stiff arm just stopped him cold. He kept his feet going, and first down.
Well, that was interesting. They went to the Wyatt cat there in a third and long situation. Usually, a short yardage situation is where they've used it. First and 10 in Emmetsburg territory. Mansky gives to Schmidt off the right side, and he gets stacked up at the line. Not much there. Actually call it no gain on the play, bring up second and 10.
Linebacker read that well. Hoyman came up hard and met him right in the hole.
So no gain on the play, second down and 10. Clock running with 10:15 to go here in the first quarter. Bulldogs on their opening drive just converted a third and long.
And you got to think, as hard as the linebackers are attacking the run game, that pop pass is going to come back again.
Yeah. Mansky with Schmidt behind him, Berkland to the left. Takes the snap, back to throw. Steps up, looking into the sun. He's got a man open down the middle of the field, but he undershot him. It's incomplete.
No. Oh, I thought maybe he snagged that.
Yeah, they just undershot Elliott Berkland at the 20-yard line and bring up third down and 10. He was wide open down the middle of the field there. That one Tyler wants back.
Yeah, that's about the first time we've seen Tyler really miss a throw. So now we're sitting at third and 10.
Yep. Third down and 10 for the Bulldogs. See what they want to do here in this opening drive. They're at the 42 of Emmetsburg. So even if you get 5 or 6 here, you're probably going to go for it. You got Cecil and Wagner split wide to the right. Wardick and Berkland split wide to the left. Schmidt in the backfield with Mansky. Tyler takes the snap. Blitz coming. Tyler avoids the rush. Now steps up. He's going to run. And Mansky gets upfield. He gets pushed out of bounds. Where did he get to? The 36, 37. So it's going to bring up a fourth down and about 6 here for the Bulldogs. Good job by Mansky to avoid the rush there.
Yeah, nice composure. That outside backer came off hot on the right side, and Tyler did a nice job of just not panicking and juked him a little bit, got out and made a positive play out of it. 4th and 6. Looks like the Dogs are going to try to keep their offense on the field.
Well,
try and convert this one.
They need to get to about the 32 for a first down. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Schmidt in the backfield with Mansky. See if Emmetsburg brings pressure. Mansky, hard count there. Still 12 on the play clock. Takes the snap. Back to throw. Pressure coming. They set up the screen to Garrett Schmidt, and Garrett's going to get the first down and then some. Gets down inside the 30, down to the 25. Beautifully done there by the Bulldogs. Great call Emmetsburg's line came right through, and Schmidt makes the catch, gets upfield. Needed about 6, got about 12.
That was a great call by Coach Van Ouderloo. That was awesome. They knew that if we were going to go, we were going to throw it, and they brought the heat, and middle screen was big.
So first down and 10 for Algona, just shy of their own the 25 of Emmetsburg. Mansky takes the snap, gives it around the right side to Wyatt Wegner. Wyatt trying to bounce to the outside, and he's going to be dropped for a loss of a few here, loss of about 3. Emmetsburg was ready for that.
Yeah, I ran a counter play there, so we're pulling a couple guys. It's kind of a long developing play, and they are just attacking the run, daring us to go over top or around them. But we got to do that to keep them honest.
Yep, second down and call it 13. Ball back at the 29 now. Clock running with 8:58 to go here in the first quarter. Algona and Emmetsburg. First drive of the game. Bulldogs on the move, trying to put some points on the board. Mansky takes a snap, fakes a handoff. That pop pass to Wyatt Wegner. Wyatt makes a couple men miss, and now gets taken down at about the 20. So it's going to bring up third down and about 3 here for Algona. Nice job there of wrapping up by Emmetsburg. Didn't let Wyatt get loose, but still gets about 7 or 8.
Yeah, nice little pop pass there. Again, the backers are attacking the run game, so that little soft spot's going to be there right behind them. And it was. It was a good open field tackle on Wyatt, so now we're down to 3rd and 4.
Third down and 4. Clock running. Bulldogs looking for that opening score here tonight. Mansky takes the snap, gives to Garrett Schmidt off the right side. Garrett Schmidt's got a big hole. He's going to have the first down right at about the 10-yard line. Looks like it'll be first and goal for Algona. Just inside the 10, so yeah, first and goal to go.
Yeah, beautiful little trap play there. Garrett did a nice job of showing a little patience, letting that trap block open up in front of him, and then he just turned on the jets and got to the 3rd level quickly.
First down and goal to go. Ball just inside the 10. Algona looking to score on their opening drive here tonight. Mansky with Schmidt to his right, Wegner and Cecil to the left, Wardick to the right. And the ball's on the turf. Oh, wow. Luckily, the Bulldogs get back on it. Mansky and Schmidt kind of mishandled their exchange there, and the ball fell. Tyler jumped on it, but it's going to be a loss of about 4.
Yeah, it looked like it was a run option. Quarterback was reading that in, and it looked like he kind of wanted to pull it, but he didn't have quite a good enough handle on it, and Garrett wasn't sure if he's supposed to keep it, so he squeezed a little bit, and then the ball ends up on the ground. So they'll get that cleaned up.
So second down and goal to go. Now the ball back at the 14. To receiver's right, 1 wide left. Mansky back to throw, steps up, looking, fires over the middle, has got a man open, and it's caught for the touchdown, Elliott Birkland. That time he wasn't letting it go. Elliott Birkland, the 14-yard touchdown pass, the Bulldogs on the board first.
That was beautiful because the line gave him a little extra time to throw it, and that's we send 2 guys vertical and bring a guy kind of across underneath. You read that free safety, and it took a lot of time to develop. Tyler stepped up in the pocket. Big-time play by the quarterback. Nice catch by Elliott. Dogs on the board first. Probably the nicest thing about that drive, Brian, it wasn't just one big play. It was driving it down the field, converting a 4th down, some long 3rd downs, playing nice offense.
Now Isaac Schoner's got a kick into the smoke from the cannon fire. Snap is down. The kick is on the way. It's up. It is no good. He hooked it wide left. Maybe we should have waited till after the kick to try and fire the cannon off. As it is, 6-0 Algona, 7:11 to go first quarter. We're back in a minute on Hometown Radio, KLGA. As we come back, 6-0 Algona. Nice drive down the field. 75-yard drive there, capped off by a 14-yard touchdown pass from Tyler Mansky to Elliott Birkland. Bulldogs converted a 3rd and long, a 4th and short. Schonert, low line drive kick. And the Ehawks kind of collide with each other at about the 20-yard line. As getting out, that's Lane Otten who picks up the football and gets it out to about the 27. But him and the other deep back collided, and the ball ended up on the turf. But Emmetsburg gets to it, and they've got it 1st and 10 at the 26.
Yeah, it's well placed right between the two receivers, and they weren't communicating back there as good as they need to be, and put the ball on the ground. Hunter Anderson is flying down there, made a great tackle. Saw James Wardick down there with a good head of steam, made the ball carrier change directions, and Hunter says, "Thank you very much."
1st down and 10 for the Ehawks. Dunlap, their quarterback, takes a snap, gives to the second man through, and the Bulldogs swarm to him. No room there for Griffin, and he gets tackled for a loss on the play.
Cole Lewis in the pile there.
Oh.
Who else is that? Garrett Schmidt in the pile there. So, yeah, you saw how quick that huddle is. I'm thinking they'll probably get 1 or 2 flags because they got to be set for a 1 count. But they come out and they want to go downhill. So there's the first negative play. Give that a win for the Dogs.
And looks like we got Trayvon out there at a linebacker spot to start things off tonight. 37, that's Trayvon Smith.
Yep.
2nd down for the Ehawks, and they go right side this time, and they go even further back. They ran into big Noah, number 74, Noah Clear, and lost that battle. Bring up 3rd down at about 14.
Oh, that was awesome. Noah Clear just devoured him. They're doing a nice job. They're finding the strength call, and they're shooting that side, and the Ehawks just aren't able to block us right now.
Yep.
Dogs on a little bit different defense. We got a 4 front there, and basically a 4-4.
Yeah,
We've shown 3-5 the whole time on the field.
Yeah, they got Trayvon Smith in for Wyatt right now. Wyatt's not on the field defensively. 3rd down and long for the Ehawks. Dunlap gives up the middle. It's going to be a gain of a few here. They're going to make up a couple of the yards they lost, bring up 4th down at about 9 as they gave it quickly up the middle there to Griffin. Not much, and the Ehawks will go 3 and out on their first possession.
Great series by the Dogs defense. Great series by the Dogs defense. Stuffed him really good. Watching pregame there, they got a pretty good punter. He's got a pretty good foot. I'd be surprised if Wyatt has an opportunity to put his hands on this.
As Dunlap, the quarterback, to punt it away. He's also their kicker. High snap. He gets to it. Low line drive kick. Takes a bounce, and it's going to go away from Wyatt, and he's just going to have to let it roll down to about the 26. So nice punt by Dunlap. Got a nice roll of about 15 yards, and the Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10 in their own territory.
Well, one of the keys of the game, we said, is getting off the field defensively. A nice 3 and out there. Need points on this thing. Need a nice drive.
Yep. So far, so good for Algona. We got 5:09 to go first quarter, 6-0 in favor of the Bulldogs.
Yeah, you look, there's a lot of double numbers here going both sides of the ball for the Ehawks, and if they keep attacking the run like they have, they're going to spend a lot of energy, and I think they're going to get tired.
We got Monte in at fullback right now. We got issue here. Oh, there's an issue with the clock, play clock there, so they're going to reset that. 1st down and 10 for Algona. 6-0 Bulldogs in front. Mansky takes a snap. Little quick hitter over the middle to Wyatt Wegner. Wyatt trying to make a man miss at midfield. He's going to be taken down there, but a nice pickup of 24. That quick hitter over the middle to Wyatt Wegner, and the Bulldogs have it out at midfield.
Yeah, that little pop pass. That time Emmetsburg had 6 guys on the defensive line right there. So
Yep.
they're daring you to go over top, and Wyatt says, okay.
Yep, I was going to say, that one.
He's fine with that.
Yeah. 2nd down and 10. He'll get his yards receiving or rushing. Doesn't really matter. 1st and 10. Actually, they mark it just shy of midfield. Mansky takes a snap, gives it to Monte off the right side. Monte plows forward across midfield into Emmetsburg territory before he gets stopped after a gain. They give it to 46, so it's a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
Yeah, nice little trap play there right up the gut. I couldn't see who the trapping guard was there, but it looked nice. A little seam there. Monte got a good 5-yard gain.
I'll take that every time. 2nd down and 5 for the Bulldogs in Emmetsburg territory now at the 46. Clock running, 4:28 to go here in the first quarter. Wegner and Cecil wide right, Wardick wide left. Mansky takes a snap, looking to throw, looking to his right, steps up. He's got a man out in the flat. That's Wyatt Wegner trying to spin away from a defender. He's not going to, and he's going to be taken down after a gain of a couple to the 44. Not much there, and it'll bring up 3rd down and about 3.
Put the ball right on the money. Nice throw right where Wyatt could get it in his hands and try and get his feet going, but it was tight coverage on him.
Yeah, and I didn't see who. Somebody held on for Emmetsburg for dear life to keep him from running away and was able to allow the pursuit to get there. But as it is, 3rd down and 3 for the Bulldogs in Emmetsburg territory.
You got to think that's going to be a double move here pretty soon, as tight as they are covering Wyatt.
No. 3rd down. Cecil split wide to the left, tight formation. Mansky takes the snap, gives to Monte off the left side. Monte gets stacked up. He's not going to get the first down. Got forward for maybe 1, not much more than that. And Coach Van Otterloo not happy with the blocking up front on that play.
I think he's a little displeased with the read on that play. That was definitely a read play. You think it's Tyler Price should have pulled that one. I think he might be right. There's a lot of green out there.
We'll see what Algona wants to do here. They look like they're going to go for it. 4th down and about 2. Emmetsburg crowding the line of scrimmage. Mansky takes the snap, keeps it himself. This time, you might have been right, Mike, because Tyler Mansky is going to go all the way to the end zone. I think he got the message from Coach Van Otterloo. He pulled it that time, and he runs in from 42 yards out.
Yes, he definitely got the message, got her on the edge, and he was running like My Little Pony to the end zone.
Nice block on the outside there. I think that was Jason Cecil on the far side. But other than that, there was nobody outside the tackles. Emmetsburg was biting down, and it was the second time he got the play right. So I'm sure he'll say, Coach, I was setting up that fake, just setting it up a little more. Isaac showed it on for the PAT attempt. Snapped down. The kick is on the way. This one up. This one is good. So with 2:56 to go in the first quarter, it's Algona 13, Emmetsburg nothing. Back in a minute on Hometown Radio, KLGA. As we come back, Isaac Schonert, low line drive kick fielded by Foxhoven for Emmetsburg at his own 15, 20, 25. Gets to the outside 30, 35, out across the 40. That's where Emmetsburg will take over, and we got some shoving going on. And nice job by the official there, because the Emmetsburg player tried to say, oh, hey, I wasn't doing anything. The official came and said, no, we saw you do it, as someone was pushing back, and just let him play on.
Well, it's never the first guy that gets caught.
No, it's always the second guy. So 1st down and 10, Emmetsburg will have it. Good field position right at the 41. But nice play there, Tyler Mansky, a 42-yard touchdown run. That keeper to the outside. Emmetsburg sold out to stop it up the middle, and Tyler runs in untouched. E-Hawks sweep the left side here. And getting forward is number 20, Cole Shirk, and he's got the first down into Algona territory. He slipped through a little hole there and gets about 12.
Nice little run there by him. That was absolutely a nice run. But Cole Lewis came up and destroyed, absolutely destroyed, decleated the lead puller on that one, took out both pullers. That guy is going to have his head on the swivel now.
It's 1st down and 10, clock running in the first quarter. 2:38 to go here. First quarter, 13-0 in favor of the Bulldogs, but the first positive play for the E-Hawks on their second drive. Dunlap gives the second man through, and this time he gets met in the backfield by Gavin Mites, and he lost that battle. Griffin's going to lose about 2.
Emmetsburg is having a real hard time filling back on their pullers. Our D-line is well coached right there. I'm not sure who our D-line coach is, but when they see a puller, they are getting right in the hip pocket of that puller and it's taking them right to the ball. Just having a very hard time for the other linemen to fill down and block those.
Loss of about 3 on the play, but yeah, Gavin Mites shot that gap, and he met Griffin as he was getting the football. 2nd down and long here for the E-Hawks. Ball right at midfield. Dunlap takes a snap, He's going to keep it around the right side. Little option play, pitches it out to Shirk, and he gets forward for a couple, gets taken down by Noah Nelson. Gain of about 5, and it's going to bring up a third down at about 7.
Yeah, nice little wrinkle for him. I don't think that's something that Emmetsburg wants to do, but they do have it in the playbook is to pitch that thing. They want to run belly, 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 and then run a belly keep. And nice job by Noah being there on the pitch, man.
Yep. Nelson, not the biggest guy in the world, but took down the back, third down and long, and you got to figure Emmetsburg's probably thinking 4-down territory. We got to be pretty close to it. Down 13-0, minute 15 to go here in the first quarter. But we'll see if the Bulldogs shoot a gap, maybe drop them for a loss. Maybe they think about punting. Oh, we got movement on both sides here. The tight end flinched, and the Bulldogs came across. So
I think I go with the tight end on that one.
Yeah, we'll see what they call here because number 25, Zach Foxhoven, got up and was going to block somebody. Bulldogs came across, and they're going to huddle here.
The Dogs did move, but I don't think they're in the zone before the offensive guy moved, so I think it should go on offense.
They're going to go false start on Emmetsburg, so they'll walk it back 5, and it'll bring up third down at about 12.
Well, Emmetsburg's offense is not built around being able to take negative plays and still convert them first down, so look for the Dogs to capitalize on this.
So third and long now for the Hawks, the ball back right near midfield. They need the 37 of Algona. Under a minute to go, first quarter. Algona in front, 13-0. One receiver wide left, that's Foxhoven. Man who jumped off sides a second ago. Now the Bulldogs flinch, but didn't come across. Dunlap rolling out the throw, steps up, fires down the middle of the field. He's got a man open. It's caught. First down, Ehawks, the 30, down to the 26-yard line. The tight end dragging across the play. Gerard Ruiz makes the catch. And it's a pickup there of about 24, 25 yards.
Yeah, a little classic bootleg play to his left, and that backside tight end, that's a hard guy to follow. You got to make sure you hit him off the line of scrimmage. I didn't see it, but I'm guessing we did not get a piece of him because he was running pretty free and found the soft spot.
Yep. First down and 10 for the Ehawks. Turn to give us his second man through Shirk off the right side, and he gets swallowed up. Nice job over there on the far side. Looked like Cole Lewis held on to him. Made sure he didn't get through.
Yeah, Lewis and Hamilton both converged on the tackle there. Nice job by the Dogs defense.
Gain of maybe a half yard, maybe a yard. Call it second down and 9. And that should be the end of the first quarter unless Emmetsburg wants to run one more play. I think they're content to go to the second quarter. 13-0 after one quarter of play. Algona in front. Emmetsburg on the move, though. Take a quick timeout, come back with the second quarter after this on Hometown Radio, KLGA. We come back, teams will change ends. It'll be second down and about 9 for Emmetsburg as we start the second quarter. 13-0 in favor of Algona. Algona's had it twice, scored twice. Emmetsburg went 3 and out on their first drive, but it converted a third and long a little bit ago, and now have it down at the 25 of Algona.
Well, we talked about this pregame about how their offense is going to try and stay on the field and keep us off. So we got to make sure we keep scoring points, get a couple stops every now and then, and be ringing that victory bell at the end.
Second down and long for Emmetsburg as they're now moving from left to right across your radio dial. Dunlap, the quarterback, 3 men in the backfield, takes a snap, gives to the third man through. That's Shirk, and he got dropped. He ran into Big Noah Clear after Garrett Schmidt and Andrew Hamilton took up the hole, and that's a loss of a yard on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd and 10. Wow.
Yeah, I'd tell you what, that tailback does not want the ball anymore if Noah's going to be in the backfield waiting for him to take it.
As Noah is every bit of 300 pounds that they list him at. 3rd down and 10 now for the Eahawks. They needed it about the 16-yard line. One receiver wide to the right, that's Foxhoven. Dunlap tried to get a hard count there. Now they sweep the right side. Shirk's got some room to run, and he's going to get down to about the 20. Got about 6 or 7. Going to bring up 4th down and a couple here. So more than the Bulldogs wanted to give up right there.
Yeah, that play got a little bit big. I think next time Elliott's going to come up and squeeze it down a little bit. He kind of took on the block and bounced out, and that gave the guy a running lane.
And we got a Bulldog down on the play. I think that was Berkeley that made the tackle.
Yep.
Yeah, he's coming up a little lame, so they get Trayvon Smith in there at a linebacker spot. As Elliott made the tackle, must have come down funny. So to bring up 4th down, and they're calling it 4th down at about 3.5 here. So see if the Bulldogs can get a stop and get the defense off the field.
Yeah, I hope it's nothing major there. He's a pretty valuable cog to our team, both offensively and defensively.
Well, he caught the touchdown pass earlier on offense, and he's one that, when everybody pays so much attention to Wyatt, when you forget about Elliott, he can make it pay as well.
Oh, he's a playmaker. You're absolutely right. Looks like he's walking off pretty good.
Yeah, he might have just come down funny. We'll hopefully see him back in the game here as he gets a nice round of applause. 4th down and about 3 for Emmetsburg. They're at the 20. Need it at the 17, and the Bulldogs trying to stop him here and get the offense back on the field.
Yeah, this is going to be a big stop if the Dogs can get it. You don't want to let Emmetsburg think they have a chance in this game by getting in the end zone here.
11 minutes to go first half. The Hawks have it 4th down at the 20-yard line of Algona.
Definitely thinking hard count here.
Yep. Done it a couple times. Bulldogs have flinched a couple times, but haven't come across. No, they just pitch it out wide to Shirk trying to get the corner turned, and he's going to have the 1st down, it looks like. He got to about the 15. They just quick pitched it out to the left, and he got what he needed.
Yes, they did. That was you're absolutely right, just to call it a little rocket toss. You just turn and throw it right now. Nothing fancy about it. You just try and line up a little bit wider and just run to the edge faster than the defense.
The 1st down now and 10. The ball at the 15 of Algona. Clock running. 10:50 to go here first half. The Hawks tight set, nobody out wide in this formation. They give it right up the middle. That was, I believe, Griffin, the fullback there, and he got forward for a couple, not much.
Tough kid, Mason Griffin. Tough kid. He churns the feet and runs forward. If he gets just one step into his run, he will fall forward. So we got to make sure we penetrate the line of scrimmage and stop him in the backfield.
Ran into Noah Clara there. Also Trayvon Smith had on the stop. 2nd down and 8 for Emmetsburg. They can get a 1st down right about the 5. Bulldogs love a negative play right here. Dunlap sweeps the left side with Shirk, and he gets swallowed up. There's that negative play. He lost the 2 yards they just gained. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
You ask, and the Dogs shall provide. Tried to run a little crossbuck action there, and we just penetrated too quickly, too deep. Elliott's back on the field, so that's good to see.
Yeah, he had 3 red jerseys as he got the football and got down as quickly as he could to avoid a bigger loss on the play. 3rd down. Now Emmetsburg brings in more of a passing package. They got Foxhoven wide to the left, couple of receivers wide to the right. And Dunlap in the shotgun for the first time. Fakes a handoff, rolling out to his right. Pressure coming from the backside. Now he dumps it off. And running towards the end zone and get it in is Ruiz. I believe he did get in for the touchdown.
Oh, they're calling him a yard short.
Oh, wow. Somebody had Ruiz out in the flat, and then they went to go after Dunlap, and that's who he threw it to. And Ruiz gets it down to the 1. 2 big 3rd down conversions to Ruiz. And it's 1st down and goal to go from inside the 1-yard line.
Yeah, Andrew Hamilton is kind of stuck in no man's land there. Do you keep guarding him and let the quarterback run, or do you break on the quarterback? And I think if he stays on that guy and lets him run, there's got to be backside help coming for the quarterback containment.
So 1st and goal inside the 1. Caleb Larson coming in at a D tackle spot. We're putting some more beef up on that line. Dunlap takes the snap, gives to Griffin off the left side. He's going to get in for a touchdown. So Emmetsburg on the board here, makes it 13-6. I said, a couple of big 3rd down conversions there for the Eahawks. They had 3rd and 13 at midfield. And then a 3rd and 10, both times to Ruiz, the tight end.
Yeah, that's big. That's Emmetsburg's offense right there. Not big plays, but they are going to get positive plays and just kind of keep penetrating and trying to march their way down the field.
Cade Jacobson on for the PAT attempt. Dunlap to hold it. Snap is high, and what do we have here?
I wonder if Cole got a little head start.
A whistle that played dead.
It looked kind of goofy. I don't know if the center just kind of fake snapped. Now they're talking to Emmetsburg, so it must be on us.
Yeah, because if they move it half the distance to the goal, they could maybe go for 2. No, they're just going to line up and try the kick. They'll decline it. And like I said, try the kick here.
I don't know. What would you do there? I mean, we've already missed 1 field goal. This would be an opportunity to
I wouldn't
just gain a yard.
Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to maybe going for 2 there. High snap again. Kick is on the way. It's up, and it is good. So with 9:19 to go first half, Emmetsburg on the board makes it 13-7 in favor of Algona. Back in a minute on Hometown Radio, KLGA. So 13-7 now in favor of Algona. I still see they still haven't got the scoreboard fixed.
It's not 13-1.
It's not 13-1. I swear. The scoreboard is the guest score there doesn't light up those lights on the top. 13-7. Nice drive there by Emmetsburg. They started with good field position right around the 40 and converted a couple of 3rd and longs and a 4th down as well. Dunlap to kick it away. Berkland and Wegner back deep. It's a low line drive kick right at Wegner. Fields it at the 15, 20, 25, 30. Looks for a block, 35. Out to the 40, or just side of the 40, I should say. Across the 35 to the 39. So Bulldogs with a good return there, and they'll have good field position to start this drive.
Dogs were sneaky. They switched Wyatt and Elliott and put Wyatt right across from the kicker that time. And I don't know if they didn't notice Wyatt was over there, but he just kicked it right to him and made it pretty easy.
First down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Gave up a drive there for the Ehawks. See if they can answer. We got Jason Cecil wide to the right. Tight formation with Mansky at quarterback. Takes the pistol snap. Gives it around the right side, Wegner. Wegner breaks a couple tackles. Still on his feet as he crosses midfield. Somehow he's still going, and he's going to have a first down into Emmetsburg territory all the way down to the 44, 43-yard line. Was probably a gain of 2 or 3. Wyatt spun out of about 4 tackles, and he gets about 13.
Did a great job of just being determined. That is just attitude right there. Like, you're not going to bring me down. And I think Elliott saw what I saw, a little face mask at the end. They kind of missed the call on that.
Yeah, well, is what it is. First down and 10 for Algona at the 43 of Emmetsburg.
Wide twins here.
Yep, 2 receivers either way. Schmidt in the backfield with Mansky. Fakes it, or he does give the handoff to Garrett. Garrett breaks a couple tackles, and he's going to have, 5 or 6 yards here on first down.
Nice little wrinkle there by the Dogs. They're getting 2 receivers wide, so they're forcing linebackers out. They're forcing DNs to stand up and go back into linebacker position. And Garrett just did a nice little blast play there and just ran straight at him. 6-yard gain.
Take it every time. Second down and 4. Clock running, 8:20 to go first half. Bulldogs moving from right to left across your radio dial. Cecil out wide to the left. Tight set in with Mansky. Takes the snap. Fakes a handoff, rolling out to his left. Now throws back across the middle. He's got, is that Wardick? Yes, he does. James Wardick. James Wardick right down to the 20-yard line. Nice pickup there, about 18. Drag it across the middle.
Classic little bootleg play. I love the bootleg, and you're going to hear it because if they run it, I love that play. But it is a backside tight end that's dragging across that is so hard to cover and so hard to see.
Nice catch there, James Wardick, the 6'4", 200-pound junior. Gets it right down to the 20-yard line. Bulldogs red zone as they bring in a little jumbo package here. Noah Clear coming in at a tackle spot. Because if you want to get bigger, well, you bring in Noah. Clock running, 7:45 to go first half. Mansky with backs either way. Gives to Garrett Schmidt off the right side. Garrett gets across the 20 to the 19. Not much more than that. Call it a gain of 2.
Yeah, Emmetsburg did a nice job. I didn't see the number out there, but they kind of shirked the first block and we missed, and then they went in there and made a play. But credit Garrett for falling forward for a yard. Positive play.
2nd down and 8. And Noah's still in there at a tackle spot.
Well, Hamilton needs a break once in a while.
Mansky takes the snap, gives to Schmidt off the left side. Garrett's got a big hole. Garrett's running to daylight. He's going to go to the end zone. Touchdown, Algona. Same play this time to the left side. He bounces it off one to the house there, and the Bulldogs strike back quickly.
I tell you what's making that play work really well is the ability of our center to fill back on that trap play, because we're trapping with a guard. They try that against us, so we're shooting the gap hard enough where we can get through. Well, they can't quite get through it as quick. Curtis is doing a nice job filling backside so he can run that trap, and it's a pretty big hole.
So Isaac Schonert on for the point after try. Nice quick drive there, quick answer by the Bulldogs. The snap from Wardick to Wegner. The kick is on the way. It's up. It's right through. And with 7:05 to go first half, it's Algona 20, Emmetsburg 7. Back in a minute on Hometown Radio, KLGA. So a quick answer there by Algona. Bulldogs back up 2 scores now at 20-7. Isaac Schonert to kick it away. A high hanging kick fielded by Foxhoven at his own 8-yard line. Trying to get to the outside. Gets across the 30, 35. Still on his feet at the 40. And a touchdown saving tackle perhaps there. Brandon Harris on the stop. We got a late flag, and that might be another sideline warning on Emmetsburg. I think it's on the far side. The official ran into somebody, and the coach is giving it to the bench right now. And that might be a sideline infraction on the Ehawks.
Oh, that will help because they ran a little wall to the right side, and we didn't adjust to it. We did not have enough tacklers over there. They had more blockers. Oh, it's the one back here.
Oh, yeah, they've got one back here. So they had a sideline one over there, but now they've got a flag back here. Might have been a block in the back, and that is going to kill their field position. They were going to have it at midfield. The flag is thrown at the 26. So that'll take it all the way back inside the 20 there. And now on the far, the officials are getting together as well.
Do you enforce both penalties?
I have no idea. Nice open field tackle there by Brandon Harris. So Brandon he's going to be one of our wrestlers this year, probably in the middleweight somewhere.
KLGA covering wrestling?
Oh, yes.
I'm putting you on the spot there.
Oh, yeah, we'll be there.
Covering all of it?
Well, not all of it. So I wouldn't mind, but,
I'm sure you wouldn't.
My wife might not be very happy about that. So the block in the back on the Ehawks.
That's a long ways back there for a block in the back.
Yeah, they walk it all the way back to the 12-yard line.
And I think it was the 5-yard sideline.
Might have been, because I suppose that's
blocking the back's only 10, isn't it?
Have to double check. As it is, Emmetsburg now, instead of having it out at midfield, they've got the ball at their own 12-yard line. So see if the Bulldogs can win the field position battle here and make them go 3 and out. That'd be big.
Hey, we need to go more like the NFL games where they have the guest official in the booth.
That's right.
And, I mean, you're Storm Lake guy. Get Smokey up here. Help us with these rules.
First down and 10. Dunlap takes a snap. They sweep the left side this time, and they swept the left side. The problem was Cole Lewis was sweeping the left side too, and he drops the back. Colby Weir loses about 6 yards all the way back inside the 10. Actually, a loss of about 4 or 5. As it is, that one was swallowed up by Cole Lewis.
I think that was just a great read by Cole. He saw that. He's kind of playing middle backer, and he saw that far back go across, and he just flew to the ball.
So second down, and call it a loss of 5, 2nd and 15. And the Bulldogs jump. Yep, there goes 5. So 2nd and 10 now. Well, Emmetsburg, they do that hard count offense. And the Bulldogs have flinched a couple times, but they hadn't come across. Now they come across. So that'll walk it back. So 2nd down and 10.
Well, there, I think if you're a defense, you just play back about a foot. Right now we're getting really good penetration, so play back a little farther off the ball. So if you do flinch, you got that little buffer, so you're not always jumping.
2nd down and 10. 6:16 to go here first half. You know the Bulldogs would like to get it back in good field position. Dunlap keeps it himself around the left end, and he gets tracked down from behind by Garrett Schmidt. Kind of throws him forward. He's going to gain about 4, but it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 6 for the Eahawks.
Big play here for the Dogs. That last one, I think if we were a little more concerned about the tackle and less about the strip, we would have got him stopped, but can't worry about playing hard.
It's a big 3rd down right here. See if the Bulldogs defense can get off the field and get the offense the ball back. Algona's offense has not been stopped yet tonight. 3 possessions, 3 touchdowns. One receiver wide to the left. Dunlap. Oh, well, yeah, they got a false start this time. Yep, the Bulldogs flinched a little, but they were back far enough. Emmetsburg's going to give themselves a shot in the foot there, and they shoot the toe off, and now it's 3rd down and 10 again. So, both teams with a 5-yard penalty.
I do believe that's 2 on Emmetsburg now and only 1 on the Dogs, so
yeah,
we're ahead of that game.
And that's just being disciplined defensively. You know it's coming.
Yeah, it is, and it's so hard when you want to play hard and you know it's a fast tempo offense, and we're going to see more of it next week.
3rd down and 10. Dunlap back to throw. Pressure coming. Fires out in the flat. He's got a man out there. It's caught right at the 1st down marker, and it looks like it's a 1st down. Nice catch there. Number 9, Lex Castle.
Good play call by Emmetsburg, and we're trying to stop the run on 3rd and 6. We were buying into the run, and they come out with a little play action pass. Got the guy out to the flats. Nice little play by them.
Yep. 1st down and 10 for the Eahawks. That's what they needed. Get out of the shadow of their own goal line. The ball out at the 23-yard line. 5 minutes to go first half. See if the Bulldogs can find a way to stop this drive, get the ball back before halftime. Emmetsburg will get the ball to start the second half. One receiver wide to the left. Dunlap turns, gives to the second man through. That's Griffin. He tries to get upfield, and he got taken back a couple yards.
Cole Lewis says, absolutely not. You are not going to run on my side of the field. He came shooting hard. Garrett Schmidt there with a little help. I don't know if Cole needed it, but he came. Both those guys met at the ball carrier.
2nd down and 11, maybe 11 and a half, loss of a yard or so. 2nd and long. But last 2 drives, though, the Eahawks have converted on 3rd and long, so got to find a way to shore that up, either get to the quarterback or knock those passes down. As it is, 2nd and long, got to make sure you make it 3rd and long here.
Absolutely. Dogs are doing a nice job containing the run game with the line and backers.
Dunlap sweeps the right side this time, and not much as they swept it around to Colby Weir on the right side this time, and he maybe got back to the original line of scrimmage. Not much. Actually, they call it no gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and 11.
Well, look for the wide twins here. Spread it out of the shotgun, try and chuck it around a little bit. Need to get a pass rush from the middle guys. Middle backer, be aware of that middle screen.
3rd down and 11. Clock running, 3:35 to go. So if you get the ball back here, you still got plenty of time.
All your timeouts.
Two receivers left, one to the right, and a tight end wide to the right. Dunlap is going to take off and run with it, and he's got some room here. He's going to be taken down. He's not going to get the first down, but he got close. Oh, that spot. He got closer.
He got a pretty good spot there.
Yeah, he got closer than we thought, and it's 4th down at about a yard. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Emmetsburg come out and maybe try and draw somebody off sides, but otherwise you're not going to try and go for it here. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, you can't stop us.
No.
4th and a foot.
We'll see what they want to do.
And you know what? Maybe look for him to drive this all the way down to 1 second on the play clock, call a timeout, and regroup.
Yeah, like I said, if they're going to come to the line, watch that hard count. Oh, they flinched. There's a decision for you. As the fullback, they were going with the hard count,
yeah.
but the fullback there, number 42, John Lace, he thought it was on 1 and went, and it wasn't.
I think that must be a real good hard count because they got his fullback.
So now it's
punt time.
Now it's 4th and 6 for the Hawks. Bulldogs lead it 20-7, and now a timeout taken by Algona with 2:32 to go in the first half. So let's see if they're setting up a return here for Wyatt.
Well, a good timeout because Emmetsburg is going to take a bunch of time off the clock and leave less on the clock for you. So that's a good timeout there. They're in 4th down. They're pretty much got a punt.
It's one you're probably not going to need all of your timeouts. So
no,
take one, save you about 40 seconds, and
yep.
go set up a return here. Did get an update. Bishop Garrigan, their homecoming contest right now. They lead. Bishop Garrigan's ahead, 14-6. They lead Lake Mills 14-6. Lake Mills has had a couple of impressive wins, so the Bears playing well tonight across town. So, unfortunately, the Athletic Association scheduling teams in town the same nights, and the Domobile's got to choose where they got to go. That's just bad for business.
Well, you said it early on. There's all kinds of reasons to break your diet here tonight, so come on out.
Yeah. So Dunlap is the punter for the E-Hawks. Wegner standing back about midfield. High snap, and he gets a low line drive kick away. It's going to hit right at midfield. It takes a little bit of an E-Hawk bounce, and it'll roll dead at the 45. So Algona will have it just shy of midfield as they will start this drive close to E-Hawk territory.
Good field position here. You got 2:23 on the clock. You saved a lot of time there by calling that 1 on 4th down. 2 timeouts left.
I tell you what, big number 74, Noah Clear, he almost got to that punt. It was a low punt. It almost hit Noah right in the head.
Kind of reminded me of when Adrian Claiborne blocked that one in Penn State.
Yeah.
Took the little guy that was blocking him and just drove him straight back.
So first down and 10 for Algona. 2:23 to go first half. Mansky takes the snap, fakes a handoff, looking downfield, steps up. Now he fires out over the middle. He's got Wyatt Wegner open. Wyatt's got one-on-one coverage, makes the catch, and it's going to be coming back though. It's going to be would have been a gain of about 25, but we got a flag all the way back at the 38, and it's going to be a hold on Algona.
Yeah.
Because that is a deep flag, 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
That was a nice job by Tyler buying some extra time. The pocket kind of broke down a little bit, and he kept his eyes downfield. And I tell you what, it's also nice to have a nice safety net like Wyatt out there who can just get in the close catching radius. He'll go get the ball.
As that negates a gain of about 20. And now they'll walk it all the way back to the 28-yard line. Get out of here, seriously. Somebody trying to get behind me here, trying to take pictures. Jeez Louise. Happens to be my boss, so that's why I'm going to give him a hard time.
Let her take a picture of this.
So first down and 27 now for the Bulldogs.
Because we were promised cookies like 2 seasons ago.
Yeah, several times we were promised
I think
cookies.
it's back in the 1900s.
They're moving it over to the other hash.
She's not amused.
I don't think so. So first and 27 after the holding penalty about 7 yards in the backfield. That's a huge penalty, but like I said, the Bulldog offense is capable of. I don't believe that for a second right there. As Monte Bawden in motion. Mansky steps up, looking. Now he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage there. Nobody open downfield.
And that one, too, is a little bit where panic mode set in awful early. Took his eyes off his receivers a little bit too quick, I think. But, I'm up here in the booth, and I'm pretty safe from getting hit. You might take your eyes off a little quicker if you're down there being chased.
Second down, 26 to go. Clock running, minute 40. See if the Bulldogs can find something across the middle, break something here. Mansky takes a snap. Pressure coming. Sets up the screen here to Monte. And Monte makes the catch. He slides down at about the 36, and we got a late flag here, and that might be a roughing the passer. That's right where Tyler was standing.
And that's what they're looking at, so it can't be holding because we weren't there.
I was going to say, the Bulldog offensive line was 5 yards past that, so that's got to be a late hit on the quarterback.
However, based on last week,
who knows?
Personal foul is not an automatic first.
No, but we'll take the 15.
1:25 on the clock.
So they're taking their time making this call here.
All about suspense.
Yeah, I guess. We will have our you make the calls. No, they're going to say ineligible man downfield.
That wasn't behind the line of scrimmage?
I guess not. Never mind, folks. We got, it wasn't holding.
We're going the wrong way, Brian.
I know. So, interesting call on a screen pass. Now the officials are still talking about it. I'm not sure what,
So Emmetsburg probably want to decline it, get us to third down and forever.
Yeah. No, they're going to take the yards. They're going to march them back a little bit. Because they're playing three deep safeties right now. They'll bring up second down. The ball's back at the 22.
Need to get to Emmetsburg's 45.
So that's second down about 33 now.
I think this might be on page 27 of the playbook.
Yeah. Two receivers right, one to the left. Mansky turns, gives to Monte up the middle, and Monte gets stuffed up. Nothing doing there, third and long. And whoa, wow. Yeah, that was a late hit there that Emmetsburg got away with.
And pushed him right on the helmet.
Yep. And
credit Mines for not doing anything.
Yep. And now timeout Emmetsburg. They want to. And Coach Jacobson he's out talking to the officials right there. And talking to his players a little bit, but getting a word in edgewise.
Well, Emmetsburg's trying to save some time on the clock now.
Yep.
They got 2 timeouts left, 1:03.
Right now 20-7 with 1:03 to go here in this first half. This drive started at the 45, but a holding penalty, then an ineligible man downfield on a screen pass. Has made it third down and forever. We'll see if the Bulldogs can get a quick hit or something to Wyatt or something to Monte, something to Garrett. Let them try and make some men miss because they've been able to do that before.
Yeah, you got to dig deep into the playbook here, maybe a hook and ladder or something crazy like that. We got Noah Arrowwood in the booth. I'm sure he's calling for that.
He's remembered. He's been a part of a few of those. So third down and about 30-some. Wagner and Cecil wide left. Wardick wide right. The turn is to give us to Monte up the middle. Monte gets across the 25 to about the 26. Emmetsburg's going to take a timeout, and the Bulldogs will have to punt the football here.
That was a good call by the Dogs. You got to make sure the clock is either running or they're burning up their timeouts. Now there's 55 on the clock. They've only got 1 timeout left. Still need to punt.
As Noah Nelson will come on to punt for the first time. Bulldogs will talk things over right here.
Bernie has given us secret notes.
Yeah.
Knowing Bernie is just telling us what to do.
Yeah. So.
Well, what do you think here?
Well,
got to kick it away from the returners.
Yeah, get downfield and
got to cover.
Don't let them get a good return here.
Number 9.
It's Lex Kessel back deep. As Noah Nelson hasn't had to punt too much, but when he has done a nice job.
And he's fielding some tricky snaps, so he's got some good hands back there.
Well,
Emmetsburg's coming.
Low snap, and it gets past Noah. He's going to have to pick it up inside the 5, and he's going to be taken down right about the goal line. And Emmetsburg's going to or actually right about the, where are they at, the 4? 3? Right, 1?
He picked it up at the 4, and then it just got swarmed backwards. Well, they're giving it about the 2.
Yeah, that's disastrous right there for Algona. Low snap, went right through Noah Nelson's legs. And now 1st and goal for Emmetsburg at the 2. So this was a disaster for the Bulldogs. And now 1st and goal for the Ehawks. They've got 47 seconds in which to work here.
Yeah, look for a belly keep on the first play right here.
Dunlap turns, gives off the left side, and dropped in the backfield by Cole Lewis. There is Griffin. He got lost all the way back to the 5-yard line, so that's a loss of 3 on the play.
Big play. They're still going to come back with that keep. Dunlap's going to pull it, but we got to keep bringing the pressure. Oh, they're spreading it out now. They bring their extra receivers.
Yeah, Griffin and
trying to save a tight end. We're down to 22 on the game clock.
Yeah, the Bulldogs call timeout. They wanted a timeout. They've been trying to get it, and they do finally get it with 18 seconds to go. Emmetsburg still has 1 timeout, but Bulldogs didn't quite have the personnel they wanted in there.
It's almost too bad because it looked like Claire was going to devour the quarterback on that one. But 18 on the clock.
Yeah. So we've got 2nd down and goal now from the 5. They do have, Emmetsburg's got 1 timeout left. Algona's got 1 timeout left. And we'll see if the Bulldogs can dodge a massive bullet here. That would be huge.
Well, I'm sure it's wet out there. Starting a little humid, too, with the dew coming and stuff like that. Field's wet. Ball's probably a little slick.
So, like you said, you got to find a way to get penetration here, but we'll see when Emmetsburg comes out. They came out with a couple of bigger receivers there on that last formation. We'll see what they want to do here.
You know, they had a big conversion there that time that Andrew was stuck in la-la land, whether he comes up and attacks the quarterback or stays on coverage. I'm sure that's what they're addressing right now. Probably telling Andrew, stay on coverage. The inside backer's got to come out and contain the quarterback.
Yep. So 2nd down and goal to go from the 5. They've got 1 receiver wide to the right. That's Castle. Power set once again. They turn. Dunlap looking to throw. Fires for the corner of the end zone. And it is caught. Touchdown, Emmetsburg.
Wow, when he threw that, I thought there was absolutely no way. But they did a nice job of finishing the run. And Nelson is out there in pretty good coverage. It's just a perfect pass.
Right over the top.
Well, now they think they're in it.
Yeah.
That's what we wanted to avoid.
Like I said, that was a disastrous last 2 minutes for Algona as they had it near midfield, went backwards. Bad snap on the punt. Snap down. The kick is on the way. It's up, and it is good. So 12 seconds to go first half. Emmetsburg within a touchdown now at 20-14. And we'll keep it right here. But, yeah, Dunlap, he throws a different ball, but that one was right on the money.
That was a perfect pass. Good play call. We were there to commit the run. Nelson didn't bite on it. He did his job. It's just perfect pass, perfect catch. Receiver had to kind of lay out for a little bit. Yep. It wasn't like he was wide open.
Emmetsburg will get the ball to start the second half as well. So see what the Bulldogs have on this final kick return here. But a subdued crowd right now. The Bulldogs were in front 20-7 just a few moments ago. Got the ball back just shy of midfield. Holding penalty, another penalty. Mishandled snap, and all of a sudden Emmetsburg had it on the doorstep, and they punch it in. 5-yard pass completion there to Lex Castle in the corner of the end zone.
Well, we've had situations similar to this before last year a little bit, and it's always kind of impressive how the Dogs were resilient. They don't let too much affect them. It's always about the next play, and then when the game is over, then they'll do all kinds of reflections. So look for them to make some little wrinkle adjustments at halftime, come out with a lot of steam the second half, and finish this game hard.
So Dunlap to kick it away, and there are 12 seconds. So unless they get a long return here, probably get one play before halftime.
So Dunlap has now gone to the left hash, but also Wyatt has switched too.
Yep.
So we'll see if they're going to try and kick it away from him.
Dunlap puts his foot into it, squibs it downfield. Wyatt Wegner's going to pick it up at the 21-yard line. Starts to the left side and gets taken down at about the 30. That's about it. And it'll be 5 seconds for the Bulldogs here. We'll see if they want to try something or just take a knee and go to halftime up by 6.
The weapons that we got, you got to try a play. Probably somewhat conservative, maybe Wyatt on a counter or something like that.
So first down and 10 for Algona at the 30. The last play of the half, barring a quick incompletion or a penalty. Mansky takes a snap, gives it up the middle. Monte Bawden. Monte's got some room to run. Monte Bawden, could he go all the way?
Stand your feet.
No, he's going to be taken down. There's no time left. He got all the way across midfield down to the 25-yard line, but not enough time. One man back for Emmetsburg, saved a long touchdown. As it is at the break, Algona leads it 20-14. We'll take a quick timeout, come back with more after this here on Hometown Radio, KLGA.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's homecoming halftime activities for Homecoming 2019 Thriller Friday night. First of all, we would like to take this opportunity to recognize last year's Homecoming Queen game and then this year's Royalty and Court. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2018 Homecoming Queen was Abby Drone. The 2018 homecoming queen unable to attend tonight was Spencer Hall. This year's homecoming court is as follows. Introducing Sadie Bash, the daughter of Chad Bash and Stacy Bash. Elliot Berkland, the son of Jeannie and Jesse Berkland. Leah Busher, the daughter of Kara Ramey and Matt Busher. Gavin Mines, the son of Steve and Candy Mines. Karen Edrington, the daughter of Ryan and Kim Edrington. Garrett Smith, the son of Fred and Cindy Smith. Elise Gabor, the daughter of Mike and Laura Gabor. Wyatt Wagner, the son of Valerie Loud and Jared Wagner. Let's welcome the 2019 Homecoming Queen. Ashlyn Young. The daughter of Steve and Terry Young. And your 2019 homecoming king, Isaac Schoner. The son of Jim and Chris Schoner. Congratulations to everyone. Isaac and Ashlyn, good for you. Abby, welcome home. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2018 Queen and the 2019 Homecoming Royalty Court. Ladies and gentlemen, you're invited to watch the halftime performance of the Scarlet Regiment Marching Band.
Repertoire for tonight's show includes performers and musicians. The Scarlet Regiment Marching Band is in its 33rd year of competitive field marching. They have earned 32 consecutive Division I ratings and 40 overall Division I ratings at the state marching band festival. Drum majors, Natalie Kavita and Chloe Haas. Is your band ready? every year since its inception in 1987. The 2019 Florida Regional Marching Band is under the direction of Chris Kissinger, Mia Haggerty-Roach, Becca West, and Kian Knapp. Let's give another round of applause for the 2019 Algonah High School Florida Regiment Marching Band.
Ladies and gentlemen, in keeping with the homecoming theme, the class of 1974 having their 45th class reunion. In the house tonight, Cindy Brandow, the 1974 homecoming queen, is with us tonight. Cindy, would you please stand and be recognized? There she is with her tiara, Cindy Brandow, the 1974 homecoming queen. Welcome home. Scores of local interest at the half, Bishop Garrigan 22-6 over Lake Mills. Webster City leading Waterloo 22-18.
they'll be hitting those a bunch of times. They're probably out here doing it right now. So nobody feels worse than those two, but one play is not going to win or lose you a ball game. It takes a whole bunch, so we just got to keep playing.
So the Bulldogs will kick it away, moving from left to right across your radio dial. Emmetsburg from right to left. Foxhoven back deep along with Lane Otten. Isaac Schonert's had some nice kicks tonight. The homecoming king. Congrats to Isaac on that honor. He's had some nice kickoffs here. The last one that he kicked went it down inside the 10-yard line. So see if he can put a foot into this one or see if they kick it high and try and get the coverage down. We'll have to see. 24 minutes to go in this one. Bulldogs of Algona leading 20-14.
Well, last time he kicked off, he split the two, and they ran into each other. So I'd try and put it right back there again.
This one's a high hanging kick. Going to be fielded on the run by Foxhoven. He's at the 20-25 to the outside. Cuts in at the 30, and he gets taken down right there. I didn't see who wrapped him up. Oh, it was Patrick David. Got in and wrapped him up right there at about the 27, 28-yard line. Nice job by him.
Great job by Patrick David. He read that they were setting up a wall on their sideline. He broke the wall, and he did a nice low double leg there. Maybe you should think about some wrestling here. Get on the mat.
Yeah.
Nice low double leg there. Made sure of the tackle. So here we go. We got to see if the Dogs do anything a little differently or if they just stay consistent to what they're doing.
First and 10 for Emmetsburg at the 28-yard line. Tight formation. Nobody out in the pass formation. They turn the give off the left side. Second man through. That's going to be... That's number 2 there, Keegan Joyce. Or no, that was Jace 42. Then he gets forward for about 5 yards across the 30 to the 33.
Yeah, a little different wrinkle for Emmetsburg. They ran the counter away from the strong side, and I think they base blocked. I don't think they pulled anybody unless I missed it. So a little change on their part.
First carry for Jace on the night, and he gets 5 yards. Actually gets about 4, called second down and 6. Gives to the second man through this time. That's Griffin. He gets forward for a couple, not much more, out to about the 35, and it's going to bring up third down and about 4 for Emmetsburg.
Nice job by the defense being solid in the middle there, but, this is exactly where Emmetsburg wants to be. They'll probably grind out 3-4 yards is what they're thinking anyway, and then go for it on fourth down. Dogs got to step up the defense here.
So third down and 4, big play right here. See if the Bulldogs can get a quick 3 and out, get the offense back on the field, leading 20-14. First drive of the third quarter. Dunlap turns. He's going to keep it around the right side, and he's not going to get near the first down. It's a good pursuit from behind. Good job by the Bulldogs to stretch it out. They're going to bring up a 4th and about 3.
Nice defense there. Wardick came hot off the backside, and he was chasing him down, and looked like Mintz was in the mix there, a couple others at the point of attack. I don't know, 4th and 3 here on your own territory. I don't know if you punt or go for this one.
Yeah, that'd be awfully dangerous to go for it at the 36.
Especially when you're in the ball game.
Yeah. Because it'd be different if it was 28-0, but 20-14. Dunlap to punt the football away. High snap. Dunlap gets to it. Low line drive kick. Wegner fields it at his own 35. Tries to make a couple men miss, trying to bounce around a defender. He's at the 30, 35, needs a block, 40, 45 midfield. He's got a lane to the end zone, and he's going to go. Is he going to split the defense? There's nobody going to catch him. No flags. Wyatt Wegner takes one deep. That's going to be a 65-yard punt return. He probably ran about 120. And there goes the cannon.
I was just going to say that. I don't know how many yards he ran. We need the next-gen stats generator on that one, but ran all over the field. Credit this side over here. A couple guys on this side setting up a wall for him after he beat him. Did not block in the back, did not hold, did not push, did not crack back, any of that stuff. And Wyatt just out there making plays.
Saw a big block by Monte. Kind of sprung him around the end. And then once he got to about the 45, you saw that lane across the field, Mike. And Wyatt saw it too, and he takes it to the house.
Yeah.
65-yard punt return. Isaac showing it on for the PAT. The snap is down. The kick is on the way. It's up, and it is good. So just like that, Algona back in front, 2 scores, 65-yard punt return, 27-14 Dogs. Back in a minute on Hometown Radio, KLGA. As we come back, deep kick by Isaac Schoner. They're trying to get to the far side once again with Foxhoven. The Bulldogs do a nice job of pursuit. They're going to take him down at about the 20-yard line.
That play was made by a huge kickoff by Schoner. He drove him back all the way about to the 4-yard line. So that's one where he outkicked their blocking scheme for the wall. So nice job there. And I tell you what, that was a highlight reel on Wyatt. He had some big guys that had good position, good technique, and it's just a stiff arm that stops him, and he just does not quit.
So 1st and 10 for the Ehawks. Ball right at about the 21-yard line. See if the Bulldog defense can come up big once again. Dunlap takes a snap. He's going to keep it around the right side. Now pitches late and getting knocked out of bounds on the far side there was Cole Shirk. Got forward for a couple. Call it a gain of about 4.
Yeah, just a little traditional dive option play out there out of the eye. You try to get the linebacker to bite on the fullback and the corner to get burned by the pitch man, but Dogs did a decent job of covering it there. However, still a 4-yard gain, so we need a stop on this play.
2nd down and 6, 9:21 to go here in this 3rd quarter. The quick strike Bulldogs struck again there on the home run by Wegner. Dunlap takes a snap, gives off the left side here. That's Jace, and he's going to drive forward across the 30, finished off that run. And that one there, I swear the left tackle or the left guard left about a count early, but no call there. The 1st down and run there for about 6 yards.
Yeah, a little trap play by them. That's kind of their bread and butter. They run the power, they run the blast, then they trap you back on the inside. So credit them for a good play there.
1st down and 10 for the Ehawks across the 30 at the 32. They sweep the right side this time. Shirk going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not much more than that. Nice pursuit there by the Dogs.
That was. Gavin Mintz was triple teamed on that, fought through the triple team and still made the tackle.
So 2nd down and long here for Emmetsburg. See if the Bulldogs can make it 3rd and long.
Good play by the Dogs, D. We just got to make sure our pad level stays low. If we keep our pad level low on the defensive line, we're going to be all right. If we start standing up, we're going to take them in the chest and get driven back, and that's not a good thing.
Well, clock running, 8:30 to go here in the 3rd. 27-14 now, going in front. Foxhoven split wide left. Dunlap rolling out, looking that way. Pressure coming, and he's going to go down. Garrett Schmidt got there first, forced him into the hands of Noah Clare, and Noah throws him down for a big loss all the way back at the 26. And Emmetsburg fans, I think they wanted a kind of a roughing the passer there. Noah did kind of throw him, but he didn't throw him down to the ground. Dunlap took 2 steps and fell down.
There was a lot of pressure there. We had Garrett coming on the outside and made their quarterback stop a little soon. Claire came on the inside. Was Mintz in that mix too a little bit?
I think so. But
that was big. That was big. So now they're going to spread it out here.
As I say, Garrett was able to stop Dunlap from rolling to the outside, and then he turned him right into big number 74, Noah Clare. 3rd and long here for the Ehawks. Dunlap takes the shotgun snap, rolling out to his right. Pressure, steps up, and he's going to be taken down from behind. Cole Lewis got him low and dropped him for another sack, and the Ehawks keep going backwards.
Defense is feeling it right now. They are playing with a lot of excitement, a lot of energy right now. That was just relentless pursuit on the quarterback. That's what we needed here. A little bit of energy.
I think it was Noah that got upfield, turned Dunlap back in, and then Cole coming from the backside dropped him for another loss all the way back at the 23. So it's 4th down and 20 now for the Ehawks. The Bulldogs should get good field position here. Snap to Dunlap, and he kicks it away from Wegner. A nice kick out across midfield. It's going to go all the way out of bounds at the 38 of Algona. So a nice kick there by Dunlap to flip field position. He booted that one.
Well, the offense gets on the field for the first time this half after 2 possessions and a punt return for a touchdown. So look for them to see if they did anything differently. I really doubt it. Things worked pretty well except for a couple penalties. So hopefully the linemen are moving their feet better and disengaging when they get beat off an edge.
6:43 to go here in the 3rd. Bulldogs have it up 27-14. Receiver split either way. Schmidt in the backfield with Mansky. Berkland wing to the right. They take the snap. They give us to Garrett off the right side. Turning his legs forward. He gets to the 40. It's going to be a gain of about 1.5 yards. Not much more than that.
That was a good effort by him because he really should have lost a yard back there. They had all kinds of great penetration. He did a good job of staying committed to the hole. That's where we're blocking it, so stay there. Got a yard and a half out of it.
Second down and long. 6:22 to go third quarter. 27-14 Algona in front of Emmetsburg tonight here on Hometown Radio, KLGA. Got Cecil and Wegner split wide to the right. Mansky, quick hitter over the middle to Elliott Berkland. Elliott makes the catch, still on his feet in Emmetsburg territory. Gets taken down at the 45-yard line, but a nice pickup there, a 15 and a first down for the Bulldogs.
We had twins out here with Cecil and Wyatt out wide. We kept Elliott at the wing on the right side, and it's just a little fake and dump pass right there. They're so committed to stopping that fullback, we just throw it over top of their backers.
First and 10 Algona in Emmetsburg territory at the 45. Clock running with 5:57 to go here in the third quarter. Tight set, Cecil split wide to the right. Mansky takes the snap, gives it around the right side to Wyatt. Wyatt cuts upfield now, breaks to Daylight, looking for another block. He's at the 35, still on his feet at the 30, 25, one man to beat at the 20, down the sideline. Goodbye, Wyatt Wegner strikes again.
We are going to get a taunting call.
Flag back at the 35. They shot the cannon. I don't think they saw the flag.
That's one of those things we did not need to do. But another highlight reel by Wyatt. He is just making people miss, and he is determined not to go down. When you have that kind of determination.
So that's going to negate the touchdown. A 15-yard unsportsmanlike. I thought they called Gavin Meitz on that one.
Yeah, they did. And unfortunately, Gavin's the one that's taken a couple shots in the first half, and I'm sure he's getting frustrated. And he didn't do anything. He didn't hit the guy. I just wonder if he was saying a few things.
So
that's frustration.
Yeah. So they'll walk it back to the 48. So it should be first down at about 12.
Don't hear that very often, a 1st and 12.
Yeah. So the unsportsmanlike on Algona will negate the 43-yard touchdown run by Wyatt Wegner.
And you feel bad for the kid because he's taken a couple of cheap shots, and he's probably getting tired of it and frustrated of it and maybe just lost his composure a little bit, but he's a good kid. Smart kid. He'll rebound and do things the right way.
So first down and now 12, or actually about first down about 13. They mark it at the 48. So that negates now they got to reload the cannon here if the Bulldogs score because they shot it off, didn't see the penalty flag. So first down and 13. Mansky takes a snap. Quick hitter over the middle again. Elliott Berkland wide open. Elliott's got the first down inside the 25 down to the 20-yard line. They went back to that play, Mike, and they get another 23.
Well, look for Emmetsburg to start committing the safety up on that. Safety's got to come in and help, and if he does that, we just run a seam right over top of him, and we score a touchdown. So another nice little pop pass. I think that's going to be there all day.
Yeah, I was going to say, why don't you keep going to it until they commit somebody to stopping it?
Because if they don't commit to stopping it, or as soon as they do, then our fullback starts running up the middle.
Yep. First down and 10. Bulldogs have it now at the Emmetsburg 20. Nice gain there, about 28. And now a timeout, Emmetsburg. So we'll take the timeout with them. We've got 5:23 to go here in the third quarter. Algona in front, 27-14. Looking for more. Back in a minute on Hometown Radio. As we come back, 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the Emmetsburg 20 after the gain of 28, the pass to Berkland. Mansky takes the snap, gives up the middle. Garrett Schmidt looking for room. He gets down inside the 15, down to about the 14-yard line, picking his way there, gain of about 6.
Our line is fired up. If you can watch this thing on camera, we got guys blocking 5, 6, 7 yards downfield and blocking for 5, 6, 7 seconds until they hear the whistle, playing physical football. Nice job, lineman.
Actually call it a gain of 5, 2nd down and 5 for Algona. Clock running, 4:57 to go here in the third, 27-14 Algona in front. Mansky, tight set, takes the snap, gives around the right side to Wyatt. Wyatt trying to bounce to the outside, breaks a tackle. He's roaming free. He's at the 10. He's at the 5, cuts inside, and he's going to go into the end zone for a touchdown. And he takes a cheap shot at the end, and there's the flag.
About time they start calling those.
Yep, there's the cheap shot at the end. He was across the goal line, got hit right in the chest. Shoot the cannon off and count 15 yards on the kick. And that'll be a nice touchdown run there for Wyatt. He gets the touchdown eventually. It just wasn't 40-some yards. It was in from about 15.
Similar type of play, though. He is determined not to go down. It's like, you better bring 5, 6 guys, or you're going to have to hit me late to get me on the ground.
So that penalty be assessed on the kick. So now you get to kick all the way from the 45 of Emmetsburg, a chance to pin them deep. But Isaac's shown it on for the PAT. Wagner in the end zone for the third time this quarter, but the second time it counts.
You had a second column in your stats on that?
Yeah. Wagner on for the point after try. Schoner on for the point after try out of the hold of Wagner. This one's right down the middle. And it's 34-14 Algona with 4:37 to go here in the third. Back in a minute on Hometown Radio, KLGA. As we come back, Isaac Schoner on to kick it away, and he'll kick it from the 45 of Emmetsburg now. So this is one here. Do you try and kick it high and maybe pin him deep, or just boot it out the back of the end zone and have him at the 20?
I think he's going to put his foot into it and try and make a field goal here. But, yeah, you're right. This would be a great one to kick really, really high. Both the receivers have their heels on the goal line.
Schoner's just going to kick it out the back of the end zone, and Emmetsburg will have it 1st and 10 at the 20. I still have never seen anybody better than Nate Kading at kicking the ball deep, but having it come down right about the 1-yard line. He seemed to have that perfected back at college and in the pros, and kick it down to the 1. Then they have to return it.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, I tell you what, right now it's getting a little bit chippy out there. We've got to make sure we just play football and play with our pads and our effort and not our mouth and our hands.
1st down and 10 for the Eahawks. 34-14 now. Algona in front.
That's really the only way Emmetsburg gets back into this, by us shooting ourselves in the foot.
Yep. 1st down and 10 at the 20. They give up the middle, and not much there. First man through there. Griffin on the carry. And coupled, call it 3. 2nd and 7.
Well, they do that to keep you honest in the middle, and all of a sudden the quarterback pulls it and either runs that option out there or tries to keep it himself. Just got to keep playing discipline, rely on our linemen and linebackers to do their jobs, and secondaries and safeties, you got to honor the pass.
2nd down and 7. Clock running. 4:09 to go here in the third quarter. 34-14 now. Algona in front. Dunlap gives off the left side. Kind of a counter play there and nothing doing. as that was Jace that got swallowed up by Noah Clare. I'm going to say Noah's trying to make a case for Erpelding Voigt and Company Player of the Game.
I was wondering how long till you brought that up, but also what helped there is that James Wardick penetrated, got upfield enough where he had to cut back into Clare too. So Wardick, I got you the assist on that one, James.
3rd down and 7 here for the Ehawks. And they bring in their passing package here. Foxhoven split wide to the left along with number 9, Lex Castle, 1 receiver wide to the right. Dunlap, pressure coming. He's going to escape that pressure, and he's going to turn it upfield. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. Gets out across the 35, pushed out of bounds at about the 37 as the Bulldogs did not maintain the pocket that time, and Dunlap scrambles for about 10.
Yeah, lost the containment on the left side there, and credit Emmetsburg for making a big play. The Dogs just got to regroup here and play football.
1st and 10, the ball across the 35 to the 37. So 1st and 10 for Emmetsburg.
Jake Teague in there giving Cole Lewis a quick blow off the side.
Dunlap takes the snap, gives the 2nd man through. Shirk gets tackled right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there. Actually, it was Griffin on the carry, but he gets stopped at the line. No gain, 2nd and 10.
I got Jake Teague stuck his nose right in there.
Well, if you're going to be in the game, got to get those pants dirty.
Yeah, absolutely. I told him today I'd call him Jake Tiagi, like Mr. Miyagi.
Tiagi. As long as he doesn't do any karate kicks, we're okay.
Yep, wax on, wax off. That's what makes him a tackler.
That's right. 2nd down and 10.
The Hawks spreading it out here with their spread package.
Yep. Clock running, 2:40 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Down to 10 of the play clock as Emmetsburg breaks the huddle. Dunlap in the shotgun, takes a snap, fakes a handoff, tries to get around one defender, and he's going to go down in a heap all the way back at the 31. He faked out one man, but then he ran into Gavin Mites and Noah Clare and everybody else and lost about 6.
I tell you what, the line is playing really well right now. And another thing that made that play, I don't know if you saw Elliot Berkland out there, he never once lost contain.
Yep.
He had his blocker stood up with his left arm, he had his right arm out free, so Dunlap knew there was no way to run outside him, so he had to cut it back up. Little things like that make plays happen.
3rd and 15, big Noah Clare comes off. He's jacked, and Coach Jacobson immediately tells him, get some water. Get some water, big fella. 3rd down and long. Receivers either way. Dunlap in the shotgun. Pressure coming. He's setting up a screen. And the Bulldogs had it sniffed out momentarily. Wegner draws it out, and Emmetsburg's going to get a couple all the way back to the original line of scrimmage. We're going to bring up about 4th and 10. A nice job there by Wyatt to snuff that one out, and then the cavalry arrived.
Absolutely. I tell you what, defense is playing strong. They're just not giving up anything. They're fighting for everything. Force them into a punt, just what the Dogs needed.
They might have been talked to a little bit at halftime. You know, let's step
We're
up
down
here, guys.
to 1:20 in the 3rd quarter. Emmetsburg's offense, they don't pass it much, so the clock just flies.
High snap to Dunlap. Bulldogs come after it,
Oh.
but nice job by Monte. He had a lane, but he pulled up. At this point, you don't need a running into or a roughing the kicker or anything like that. They kick the football away, get the ball back to your offense. Smart play by that young man.
Yeah, he's chomping at the bit because he knows he could have got that one.
He probably could have got there. He really could have. But you know
but
what?
You're right.
We don't need a block punt right now. Just get the football back. But sometime, there's going to be a game down the road. Monte's going to get one of those because he was awfully close. And the long snaps for Emmetsburg, they've got a little art to them.
They got some float time,
So
yes.
if the Bulldogs want to come after one, they sure can. So 1st and 10, Algona. 1:04 to go here in the 3rd quarter. The ball at the 31 in Algona territory. Mansky takes a snap. Gives it to Monte off the right side. He gets stacked up right at the line. Not much, and actually might have lost a half yard. But that one was going nowhere from the start.
Yeah, our line's got to catch their breath here. They've been giving a tremendous effort defensively, and it looks like they're trying to catch their breath here offensively a little bit.
So 2nd down and 11 now for the Bulldogs. Algona will have to snap it one more time here in the 3rd quarter.
What do you think? Spread it out and hit that pop pass again?
I wouldn't mind it. I tell you what, they got Cole Lewis at a wingback right now.
They do. They've been listening to you.
Maybe. Mansky
Lead
takes a
blocker.
snap, gives to Monte off the right side.
Oh.
Monte breaks a couple tackles, still on his feet at the 40 to the 41. He's going to be taken down about a yard shy of a first down. But, yeah, you can run behind Cole Lewis.
Did you see that kick-out block he had? That guy was standing right in the hole, and Cole said, hey, you're going to move here. That was a nice kick-out block by Cole.
Monte's got to come off. He lost his shoe. We're going to head to the fourth quarter. Algona in front, 34-14. Bulldogs will have a 3rd and 1 when we come back. Right after this, Algona in front, 34-14 after 3. Back in a minute on Hometown Radio. $12 minutes to go in this one. Algona, a nice quarter there. Get a couple touchdowns. Build the lead back up to 3 scores. On the move again here. 3rd down and short. Approaching midfield, ball at the 41. Tight formation for Mansky.
Cole Lewis still in there.
Takes the snap, gives to Monte up the middle. Monte bought breaks to daylight. He's across midfield to the 45 of Emmetsburg. Needed 1, got about 15 on 3rd and 1 there.
Until Monte got to 10 yards, Cole Lewis was the closest guy. Nobody wants to come near him. I don't think Cole's going to come off the field for a while. He's just blocking like a madman.
Well, you know what he's thinking. He's thinking, hey, we get 1st and goal at the 2.
Give me a touch,
Feed
Coach.
me the rock, baby.
Give me a touch, Coach. That's all I want. It's just one touch.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here. The
We're
problem
lobbying Cole. Oh, now Cole's back down on the line.
Elliott Berkland got a quick breather. He's back in at a wingback spot. They give to Wyatt sweeping the left side, trying to get the corner turned. Stiff arms a man. We're going to have a flag here. It's going to be a hold on Algona, so this is going to come back. Didn't gain anything, but it's going to be a holding penalty. A couple yards behind the line. That's not going to be good for this drive.
No, they slanted, and we fought a little bit too long with that. That's tough. That's tough for an offensive lineman.
So it'll be a 1st down at about 22 here for Algona. They threw the flag right about the 48, so they'll take it all the way back to the 42 of Algona. Oh, hot dogs and brats are discounted. I think I got to go. I'm hearing my call.
Have Coach Jay call a timeout. It's brat time. 1st
down and 23. Mansky takes the snap, gives to Monte off the left side. Monte fighting forward. Is going to get forward for a couple here across the 45.
Good effort there by Monte, too, not just going down. He's fighting for every inch.
Yep. They bring up 2nd down and about 19. And this is where you might see that pop pass, Mike, that's been open all night.
Yeah. Now we haven't been able to call Cecil's name on that fade that he ran a few times last week, but they've given him such a cushion.
2nd down and long. 2nd down about 19 for the Bulldogs after the holding penalty. They send Monte out in motion, wide to the right. Mansky fires over the middle. He's got Wyatt Wagner, but it was a little behind him, and it goes through Wyatt's hands, incomplete.
Yep, good read there. Wyatt was the open guy, just a little bit behind him, and we've seen Wyatt make that catch 9 times out of 10, and this was number 10.
So this
good play, just a little missed.
And that one, had he caught it, he'd have been at about the 40, about 5 yards needed for a 1st down, and had some room to run. So we'll see if they maybe come back to something like that, because he was wide open. You can find about anybody on that pass pattern right there. So it's 3rd down and 20. Monte in with Mansky. Berkland wing wide to the right. They send Monte in motion again. High snap. Mansky steps up, and he's going to be taken down back at the 36. Loss of about 10 on the play, and the Bulldogs will have to punt the football.
Yeah, that was a rough one. They had two guys out here on the tackle, and they were both coming hot, and it was hard to block two guys with one guy.
So now got to get a snap here, as that was the problem last time for the Bulldogs on punt coverage. Is back deep for Emmetsburg is Lex Castle. So once again, a holding penalty snuffs out a drive here, and Noah Nelson to punt the football away. You know Emmetsburg's going to be bringing pressure. Good snap and a good kick there by Noah. High spiraling kick. Castle drops, still dropped it, and now he picks it up, and he's going to be taken down right away. Good coverage down the field there.
Hunter Anderson.
There you go. Takes him down right away at the 34-yard line, so that's where Emmetsburg will have it 1st and 10.
Well done there. They cleaned that up, but I don't know if you noticed, they kind of tightened Noah up a couple yards there,
Yep.
and that ball came back quick, and he got rid of it quick.
Yep. And a nice high hanging kick. Let the coverage get down there. 1st and 10 for Emmetsburg at their own 34. 9:58 to go in the ballgame.
Got to bring that energy we had. Defensive line, bring that energy.
Up front, you got Meintz in the middle. Clear on the left side of the line, and Wardick on the right.
Oh, looks like we dropped back into our 3-5 base defense.
Dunlap, little pitch option to the left there. And, nice pursuit down the line by Hamilton. And also coming in from a linebacker's spot, Elliot Birkland. They dropped that for, looks like maybe a yard, maybe not much. Not even a yard gain on that play.
Yeah, Emmetsburg wasn't ready for our base defense on that one. Wardick came hot off the edge, took out the quarterback. We pitched it. Birkland did a great job of holding his ground there in the corner, and Hamilton was the runner on that one. He ran inside out on that, made a great play.
Now we've got
I think we got an equipment issue.
Yeah, like Cole Lewis's helmet. I think he's hitting people so hard his helmet's coming apart. It's not out of the realm of possibility.
No, not with that kid.
As Jake Teague comes in, there's something wrong with his helmet, and Coach Jacobson quickly trying to fix that. 2nd down and call it 9.5 here for Emmetsburg. 9:27 to go in the ballgame. 34-14 in favor of Algona.
Well, this is really the first time we've been on our base defense or 3-5 defense.
They run that option play again. Dunlap maybe looking for someone to throw to. Now he cuts upfield, and he's going to get forward to about the 41. He's going to be about 3 yards shy of a 1st down. Kind of that run-pass option for quite a while. Then he turns it up and gets about 5.
Yeah, the one thing we did not do there, we did not target his hip. We kind of looked up at his eyes, and we overran it, tried to get in pursuit too quick instead of just targeting that hip and trusting our teammates are going to be there.
So they put Cole Lewis at the defensive end spot here. Noah Clear coming out. 3rd down and about 4 here for Emmetsburg. They need just shy of the 45. 8:49 to go in the ballgame. Dunlap takes a shotgun snap. This is a run all the way, and he's going to get the 1st down into Algona territory. Someone sealed off that left side, and Dunlap takes it all the way, and he gets to the 41 of Algona.
Yeah, their formation took a linebacker out of the box, and our end contained him, and he just had a nice little running lane right there.
So 1st and 10 now for Emmetsburg. Clock running, 8:39 to go in the game, 34-14. As the Bulldogs see if the defense can bow their necks here, as Emmetsburg trying to get within 2 scores. Shotgun again, Dunlap rolling out to his right. Run pass option, now he steps up, throws. Incomplete as Ruiz tried to make the catch, and he got tagged by Andrew Hamilton. And we got a flag about 4 yards downfield here. Do we got a lineman downfield?
Well, they called it on us.
They called it on us on a screen pass.
I tell you what, if Hamilton's not with a great effort play on that, they catch that ball. So he is just hustling away and did a nice job.
Ineligible downfield is the preliminary signal. But yeah, Hamilton knocked it or jarred it away from Ruiz, who was turning around to try and make the catch, and I think the Bulldogs are going to decline the penalty. Yep, they're going to decline the penalty, make it 2nd and 10. Had he caught it, yeah, they would have taken the penalty.
Absolutely, yep.
2nd down and 10 for Emmetsburg. 8:20 to go in the ballgame. 2 receivers left, 1 wide to the right. Dunlap in that shotgun set. Takes a snap, gives the handoff off the left side. That's Shirk, and he gets forward for a yard or two, not much more than that. Across the 40 to the 39, it's going to bring up third down and about 8. As Emmetsburg obviously in 4-down territory right now, down 3 scores.
Mines is in there. Nice job again, double team, and he's just fighting through double teams and making plays.
See, the Bulldogs get a turnover here defensively. They haven't had one tonight.
Haven't had one since week 1, have we?
No, there was a fumble last week, I thought.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure there was a fumble last week.
All right, I'll go with it.
I think Monte ripped it away from somebody last week.
True story. No, I remember that.
7:40 to go in the ballgame. 34-14. Third down and 8 for the Eahawks. Bulldogs bringing the house. Dunlap under pressure, rolling out to his right. Running, and he's going to get taken down at the 35-yard line, about 4 yards shy of a first down, as that was a massive collision along the sideline.
Dunlop and Wyatt met at the sideline there.
Well,
big-time tackle for Wyatt. No extra yards on that contact.
Fourth down and about 4. Got to make sure you maintain the edge here, as Dunlap ran for the first down last time. 7:29 to go in the ball game. Bulldogs can turn them over on downs right here, as that's been more effective lately, as Dunlap just running the ball out of that shotgun set.
Down to a forefront there.
Yep, Dunlap fakes the handoff, rolling out to his left, dumps it off. He's got a man out there, caught for a first down. As the Eahawks convert, they get it down to the 25. As Castle on the catch, as he turned around the defender over there. Now Elliott Birkeland's slow to get up. Looks like he might be cramping up a bit. But Emmetsburg converts a fourth down, keep the chains moving.
Yeah, they're digging deep into their playbook, and they're executing very well. Well-coached team.
So first down and 10, clock running. The ball at the 25 of Algona. 7:13 to go in the ball game. 34-14 in favor of the Bulldogs.
Still not a whole lot of urgency here
No.
by Emmetsburg. Get some plays run off.
There's Dunlap.
3.
Now he's going to take a timeout. They were down to 2 on the play clock. They have to take a timeout. We will take the timeout with them. We've got 6:58 to go in the ball game. Algona in front by a score of 34-14. We're back in a minute on Hometown Radio, KLGA. As we come back, first down and 10 for Emmetsburg. They're on the 25 of Algona. They gave to Shirk off, or excuse me, that's not Shirk, that's number 36 there. That's Colby Weir, and he cuts it back from right to left, and he's going to have, it looks like a first down. As he did a little shake and bake there, and he gets 10.
Yeah, he got through there, and Noah Clare got through there and had a piece of him and turned him around. That's why he cut back against the grain, and we were doing too much flowing over the top instead of attacking. That's a sign of a tired defense. We've got to catch our wind here, fellas. We still got a lot of football game left, 7 minutes almost.
First down and 10. Emmetsburg with 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Dunlap in that shotgun set. Takes a snap. Rolling out to his right, looking. Still got that run pass option. Now pressure coming. Throws to the corner of the end zone. It's going to be caught for a touchdown. As the Bulldogs just got caught looking there is Castle. Just snuck in behind there. There's a flag at about the 3-yard line. It looks like we got a hold on somebody, but that might be on Algona. Where it was thrown, I don't know. No, it's going back.
Oh, that's from the line of scrimmage then, isn't it?
That I'm not sure. They're going to.
Because he caught the ball in the end zone, so that had to be during the play.
They're debating it right now, but this touchdown's coming back for Emmetsburg. They're going to make the call here.
And Berkland's down there cramping up.
Yeah.
Well, he's been all over the place, so.
They still haven't made, they're marking it off. They still haven't made the call yet.
Yeah, that's back from the line of scrimmage.
Oh, they called offensive pass interference is what they called. So, yeah, they'll take it from the line of scrimmage all the way back to the 29-yard line. So, yeah, offensive pass interference is what they called. I don't know if it was on Castle who made the catch or because he did get open at the last second, might have shoved off or somebody else did. Either way.
I don't think it was on him. I think we were there blocking kind of our free safety while the ball was in the air.
Well, now it's first down and about 30. Dunlap taking a shot to the end zone, and it is going to be incomplete. Good coverage there on the far side by Patrick David.
Patrick David did a nice job of running with him. That was a pretty good ball thrown by him, and Patrick did a great job of getting his feet in the ground and turning and making that an impossible catch.
Well, they cut the line there, trying to, I thought maybe a quick slant or something, but they went deep.
Yeah, they cut him hard, too.
Second down and 24 at the 29-yard line. Emmetsburg needs to get to the 5 for a first down, so you want to make it third down and 24 if you can. Dunlap in that shotgun set, takes the snap, gives it around the right side, and finishing that run hard there was Colby Weir, but he gets to the 25, and it's going to bring up third down and 20.
Yeah, barely got a yard there, maybe 2, so good job by the defense doing their job, keep it contained. Wyatt came up hard and filled. That's what you want with your alley runner.
Yep, third down and long, third and 20 at the 25. 6 minutes to go here in this ball game. Algona leading 34-14. Emmetsburg hasn't scored in the second half. The touchdown a moment ago called back for an offensive pass interference.
Got to keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, Dunlap under pressure. Wardick forces him one way. And now he's looking to throw deep to the end zone. He's got a man out there, and it's going to be knocked away.
Oh, that was close.
I know. Noah Nelson didn't turn around, and that ball almost got over his head. Noah's not the biggest kid in the world, but it's incomplete, and it brings up a fourth down and 20.
Well, he is a pretty smart kid, and he knows that there is no face guarding in high school football, so he had his hand up there right in the line of sight and made it really tough for that receiver to see where the ball is coming from.
You're listening to Algona Bulldog Football on Hometown Radio, KLGA 92.7 FM. KLGA Algona alongside Mike Weir. I'm Brian Wilson, and this will pretty much wrap it up here. Emmetsburg's got fourth down and 20 at their own 20 or the 25 of Algona. So they've got to convert this, either get a first down or a touchdown, or otherwise this ball game is pretty much wrapped up.
And scoreboard says they're out of timeouts. I thought they had one left. Didn't they call one on defense earlier?
They called one on defense earlier, yeah. So this is their second on this drive. So
Rodney, are they out of timeouts? Oh,
yep.
They must have snuck another one in there.
Yep, this is their last timeout. So we've got 5:36 to go. If you could turn them over on downs here, the Bulldogs get it back and chance to really put this game away. Already up by 20, but like I said, it's that one turnover in the game, Mike, that's kind of kept this, the punt miscue that led to a touchdown. That was the last touchdown Emmetsburg scored. So the defense has definitely done their job. Now got to finish it off right here.
They do, and I tell you what, you can call a timeout like this on fourth and forever. You got to look for all kinds of trick plays that you got. You got to think hook and ladder. You got to think reverse passes. You got to just contain the football in the pocket, and then play good, solid defense behind it. Don't let it get out there going sideways and all that stuff.
Well, James Wardick did a nice job getting upfield, forcing Dunlap back to his right. Might have had him had he not slipped. So fourth down and 20. Dunlap rolling out to his right. Pressure coming. Steps up, fires for the end zone, and he overshot everybody. Incomplete. And it'll be a turnover on downs for the Bulldogs. As he was trying to get Weir down the right sideline and just threw it about 10 yards over his head, and Bulldog defenders were just getting out of the way because nobody was going to catch that ball.
Good defense there. Yeah, we had that swarmed pretty well. Flushed him out of the pocket, and he was going backwards more than he was going forward, so that's always good. If you're a quarterback, you want to attack the line of scrimmage to throw it. That's when you can put some zip on the ball. So look for a few blast plays, trap plays right up the middle. I'd be surprised if you see this thing in the air. 40-second play clock. We can run this down a long ways.
Yep, 5:30 to go in the football game. That is if you don't break one. And that's it.
Well, if you give it to Wyatt, you know he wants to break everyone.
Well, Wyatt's in at quarterback right now. They got the Wyatt cat in there. He's directing Monte to his left. Wyatt takes the direct snap, keeps it himself, trying to break a tackle there at the line of scrimmage. He is breaking a tackle. He's at the 35-40. Runs over a defender at the 44, lowered his shoulder, and that was a hard 17 yards there for Wyatt Wagner.
He is playing very, very strong today. He is finishing runs. He is not being brought down until you have a bunch of guys on him. Good first down. Get the chains going or get the clock going here.
Well, and we might see the Wyatt cat here on this drive. Just, either give it to Monte, run it yourself, give it to someone around the end, either way. There's Patrick David in at a wingback spot right now. 5:10 to go. Snap to Wyatt. They give it around to Patrick around the right side, and he gets swarmed under. Loss of a couple. Call it 2nd down and 12, but more importantly, clock running. As Elliot Birkeland on the sideline right now, we saw him cramping up a little bit, and Patrick David in on his spot. Well, actually, it would be Wyatt's spot, but Wyatt playing quarterback right now.
4:40 on the clock.
And now they're going to stop it to get a new football out there.
Well, now they got to reset the play clock to 25 and wind it up, so that'll help.
So they do reset it.
Oh, let it go down, fellas. Let it go down.
There you go. Wind it up. Wagner and that Wyatt cat. There's a wing back to the right there.
Yeah, Birkeland.
Birkeland back in. Okay.
Where's it, Teague?
I can't tell.
It's a 40-something.
Yeah. Wyatt takes the snap, just keeps it off the left side, and he's going to be swarmed under after getting forward for a yard or two. Not much more than that. Bring up a 3rd and long. Emmetsburg just selling out there because they know what's coming.
Yep. Yeah, it's Birkeland back on the field there.
That's good to see. 4 minutes to go in the ball game. 3rd down and about 12 here for Algona.
First down will pretty much seal it. So you put it back in the air and try and get the first down, or?
I don't think they're doing that right now.
I think Coach Jay is going to take a timeout with 1 second on the play clock.
He's standing right next to the side judge there, and down to 8, down to 7. And they will call timeout here. 3:30 to go in the ball game. We'll take a quick timeout. Back in a minute on Hometown Radio. Algona in front, 34-14. We come back, 3rd down and about 12 for the Bulldogs after they call timeouts. And Mansky back in at quarterback, so they might put this one in the air here. Tyler takes the snap, gets over his head. Birkeland trying to pick it up, and he's going to fall on it back at the 30, and that could have been disastrous. And so now Algona will have to punt the football away.
Well, at least that thing goes down as a fumble in the books and run play, so the clock is still running. We're down to 3:10 on the play clock.
Did get an update. Bishop Garrigan, they win their homecoming 22-6 tonight over Lake Mills as the Bears go to 2-1. 3 minutes left in the ball game. Noah Nelson to punt the football. See if we can repeat last time. That'd be just fine. Good snap and a good high punt. Good snap. Noah gets to it. High end
High
over
kick.
end kick. Fielded right at the 42 and dropped at the 42 there by James Wardick as he stopped any momentum there of number 9, Lex Castle.
That was a great play by Wardick. A good snap, and when you're a snapper, you fly down the field after you snap it. Nice play by Wardick.
So the Bulldogs.
Well, we're going to test our pass coverage.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Brought Cecil in at corner, get a little extra height.
Yeah.
Monte deep at a free safety. Patrick David at the other corner. Wyatt's kind of lined up at a real deep linebacker, like a secondary safety, and he might just cheat to the side. He's got more receivers.
So first down and 10 for Emmetsburg. Dunlap in that shotgun. Back to throw. Pressure coming from the left side. Pressure coming from the right, and he's going to go down.
That's grounding.
That's got to be. They're going to say his knee was down. James Wardick on the sack all the way back at the 32.
That was a great effort play by both James and Cole Lewis there. Cole Lewis was being blocked twice, and he was fighting through those things like crazy. James comes around the backside. They actually run into each other and then keep going and make plays. Nice job, fellas. Second and 18, 2:12 on the clock.
Yeah, second and long here for Emmetsburg.
Best thing about that sack, the clock keeps running. We're down to 2:05. And they're out of timeouts.
Yeah,
So tackle them in bounds, guys.
That's right. Second down and 18. Dunlap turns, runs the option to the left. Late pitch out to Colby Weir, and he's going to get forward for about 3 or 4 maybe, bring up a third down and long.
Nice job by Tiagi out there making plays. Who's that else? Birkland out there making plays, solidifying that corner, tackle him in bounds.
Third down and long right now for Emmetsburg. Third down and about 14, minute 30 to go in the ball game, and they're not in a real hurry at this point either.
Nope, they've run that last play, so it's not like they're showing urgency. Ooh, they just broke the huddle at 12.
Well, officials didn't notice. Dunlap rolling out to his right. Pressure coming, and he gets eaten alive. A flag comes in late. He got swallowed up that time. James Wardick in there.
I don't know if you saw the whole thing, but Cole Lewis is getting held so bad he was running backwards and almost made the sack running backwards into the quarterback.
Yeah, and they're going to call the hold anyway, but I think the Bulldogs will decline that one. It looked like Gavin Mintz in there as well. So the sack goes all the way back to the 26, a fourth down now for Emmetsburg. And they will have to punt the football away.
I look for Wyatt to take a chance here. Try and track one down and catch it and return it.
You might as well. This one's...
Oh, they're not even really dropping back. There they go.
As Emmetsburg will kick the football away. Yeah, the Bulldogs just up playing tight. They're not going to mess around here. High snap to Dunlap. Low line drive kick. We'll take an Emmetsburg hop all the way down to about the 30, and that's where the Bulldogs will have it first and 10, and they can take a knee and get out of here on homecoming with a victory. 34-14 going to be the final unless the Bulldogs somehow break a long run here, which I don't think is going to happen.
I think you'll see them down on the knee.
Yeah.
Best offensive formation in the history of football, victory formation.
So I'm going to go 3-0 and then head to Webster City next week. Nice job of the defense in the second half. They pitched the shutout.
Yeah, really not really much of a threat. Just the one that got down on the goal line a little bit, but played solid defense all second half.
So the Bulldogs will take a knee. And they might have to do it one more time because there's 58 on the game clock. They'll start the 40-second clock, and they will have to do it one more time, and that'll be it. So Algona goes to 3-0, and a date with Webster City next week. Bob Howard, still the coach down there, retired as the AD, but he's still the head coach of the football team. So they'll be well coached, and that spinner back offense is just always tough to stop, no matter what it is.
Well, and they've had 3 quality games, too. You know, they've had 3 tough opponents that they've beaten, so they're going to come in a lot of confidence, a lot of game experience. It's going to be a great game next week.
Bulldogs win it 34-14 the final. 2-minute timeout. Back with more after this on Hometown Radio, KLGA.